The Haunted Hotel Room. The grand old hotel loomed over the city like a relic of a forgotten era. Its ornate facade and faded charm hinted at its former glory, but whispers of its dark past had turned it into a place of fear. Room 517 in particular was infamous. Guests who stayed there reported unsettling experiences, objects moving on their own, chilling whispers in the dead of night, and shadows that didn't belong. Despite the rumors, Claire checked in. She was a skeptic, a writer chasing inspiration for her next horror novel. The desk clerk hesitated when she requested room 517, but handed her the key with a warning. If you hear knocking, don't answer. Claire laughed it off, attributing the clerk's words to local folklore. As she stepped into the room, she was struck by its eerie stillness. The air was heavy, and the wallpaper was peeling, revealing dark stains beneath. The bed was neatly made, but the mirror above the dresser seemed oddly fogged, as if someone had just exhaled onto it. Unpacking her things, Claire noticed a faint knock at the window. She turned quickly, but the curtains were drawn. Peeking outside, she saw nothing but the city lights. Shaking her head, she dismissed it as her imagination. Later that night, Claire sat at the small desk, typing furiously on her laptop. The story was flowing, her fingers dancing over the keys. Suddenly, a loud thud echoed from the bathroom. She froze, her heart racing. Probably just old plumbing, she muttered, forcing herself to continue writing. But then, the doorknob to the bathroom turned slowly, creaking as if someone were trying to open it. Claire stood, clutching her phone, and tiptoed toward the door. She pushed it open to reveal an empty, dimly lit bathroom. Her reflection in the mirror looked wrong. The face staring back at her wasn't hers. Its eyes were hollow, and its mouth twisted into a sinister grin. Claire stumbled backward, knocking over a glass of water. The lights flickered, and the temperature in the room plummeted. A soft, mournful voice whispered her name. Claire! Claire! Panicked, she grabbed her phone and called the front desk. The line crackled, and a voice finally answered. But it wasn't the clerk. It was a deep, guttural voice that sent shivers down her spine. You shouldn't have come. The call disconnected, and the knocking began, soft at first, then louder, more insistent. It wasn't coming from the door, but from inside the closet. Gathering her courage, Claire yanked the closet door open, revealing nothing but her suitcase and a dusty coat hanger. But as she turned away, a figure emerged from the shadows. A woman in tattered clothes, her face pale, and her eyes dark as night. Claire screamed, running for the door, but it wouldn't budge. The apparition moved closer, whispering incomprehensible words. When the morning came, the hotel staff found the room empty. Claire's belongings were still there, but she was gone. The only trace of her was her laptop, its screen glowing faintly with the words, "Don't answer the knocking." From that day on, no one dared stay in room 517. The legend of Claire's disappearance became part of the hotel's haunting legacy.